Hey everyone, it's Mosjit here. Welcome back to another video. In this video today, we're going to be talking about finding OnlyFans models. So, I don't know if you guys know me. This is a fairly new channel, so I assume that you don't. So basically, if you haven't been watching all my other videos and all that stuff, I'm basically starting an OnlyFans agency and I'm going to take you all the way through it. This is going to be like real raw content style footage, right? So I'm in the Max Hive Mind course. I'm not selling you any affiliates. I'm not going to put any links or anything like that. I just solely want it to be my purpose, my videos and all that kind of jazz. But I'm just telling you all the information that I basically know. So I'm in his channel. I've got connections with people that have, OnlyFans creators that make 7 figures a year. There's a guy that I'm talking to in there, and his OnlyFans model makes 7 figures a year. So pretty crazy stuff. There's a lot of people in there that also do 6-figure years with their OnlyFans creators. So it's really awesome stuff. It's really cool. I'm going to see if it's real or not. So I'm going to tell you the honest, dead truth. That noise is just some stuff. There's a bit of, this room that I'm in is got some very nice fancy furniture in here because if you've noticed in the recent videos, well, the first couple of videos I've ever posted to this channel, have a tree in the background, and that tree has actually fallen down. There's been thunderstorms and stuff like that where I'm currently at the moment. So, enough talking about that. Let's get into it. So basically, for the last couple of days, I've been recruiting models, right? And the method I've been using is basically, I'm using this website to find OnlyFans accounts. And then what I do is I actually go on the Instagram pages, and then I basically send out a whole message saying, okay, I found a couple of flaws in your OnlyFans account that's stopping you from, making more cash flow. Look, I'd love to get on a free call with you and discuss things more further. What time's more available to you? And then I said, look, this is a bit about us. This is what we do. We manage your account, so we manage all the content scheduling, the sales, and selling your products as well, selling your content, and managing all the messages and all the marketing side of things, so all the promotions, and just building traction to your account. So basically that's what I said in the email. And I said email. I sent DMs, a lot of Instagram DMs, but the girls' accounts that had emails in their bios, I also sent them emails, but I didn't send them DMs. Well, some of them I sent DMs saying to check your emails, and then some of them I didn't. So I didn't really have that much of a consistency, regularity kind of thing, which probably would affect my results. I don't know. We'll definitely try it out. It's this whole channel is a trial and error kind of thing. So what I'm telling you now may or may not work. But the people that I've spoken to, and I'm telling them, look, I've sent out 800 messages. I've sent out so many messages, single-handedly, writing out their names and stuff like that, and then copy and pasting the rest, obviously. But I haven't got a bot that's doing it for me, so I'm doing it all manually and stuff like that, which I assume that if you're starting, you probably would be as well. So basically, I told these guys, I'm like, look, I'm finding it really hard to find, models and stuff like that. Like it's quite difficult to get a model on board, like I was speaking in my previous video, not in my previous video, in my very first video I've ever posted on this channel. I was talking about, me finding models, and I found 2 models that I got on a call with, and, it looks like my marketing skills aren't up to scratch at the moment as I thought they were. I thought I knew a lot more about marketing, but apparently I only know how to market OnlyFans content, not to actually market an agency. So they're 2 different things. Marketing your agency and getting girls on board is very different, to getting subs on an OnlyFans account. So completely different stuff. And the reason why I say completely different, it's because models are very skeptical about this kind of stuff. You think about it, they get probably all these scam business ideas and stuff that like filled in their DMs, and you know, you're just coming across as another one of those as well. So look, basically the way to find an OnlyFans model is, yes, to use Instagram, and there's a website that I used called OnlyFinder, and then I just searched in Australian models, and then I literally went through every single one that had an Instagram tag out on them, and then DM'd them or emailed them. So basically that's what I did. Well, that's what I've been doing, and I've also been like skimming through Instagram, skimming through their accounts and going through that as well. So I don't know, you can probably hear the phone in the background, but anyway, it stopped. So yeah, basically that's what I've been doing a lot on Instagram, on my personal Instagram account. A lot of people go, personal Instagram, that's why you're not getting replies, stuff like that. Look, if you're like, all the people that I talk to that have models doing 6 figures plus a year, they all say they use their personal accounts to acquire the models. All of them. You look more genuine, you know, like an actual real person, and you build that, you know, connection. It's more of a psychology thing. You know, there's a face to your name, you know? So if you've got an Instagram account that doesn't have your face in it at all, you know, and doesn't look like a real person, and you've got like just random photography photos or anything like that, don't do it, you know? Just make an account that's actually got some somewhat decent photos of you, or, you know, the lifestyle that you want, like a high-end lifestyle, you know, photos of some cars, but make them sure they're natural and they're your photos, you know? Go out, take some nice photos of you near a car or something like that, you know, or whatever, you know, nice scenery. Go up, climb, you know, climb a tower in your city, and then, you know, take a photo of you there. Obviously, you know, a place where you can actually go. I'm not telling you to go climb buildings that you're not allowed to go on, but yeah, you know, like just take decent photos. But yeah, I actually haven't spoken of why these models aren't replying, haven't I? So let me explain that to you now. Jeez, all these sounds are going on. I got planes now flying over. So anyway, the reason why, you know, I was getting different results compared to the, you know, trying to find models, like it was a lot harder for me to find models compared to, you know, these guys that are doing 6 figures with their models, is because of that message I told you earlier in this video. It was so long. That's what they said. They're like, geez, man, you know, they don't want to read that stuff. Imagine, you know, you're walking past, you're walking in the city, right? You're not going to read an advertisement that has all this text all over it, you know? And that's what I was kind of sending. I was sending like, you know, 3 paragraphs all in one message, and just clicking send, right? So I'm going to start it a lot more simpler. So the method that I'm using is the one that they're actually using. These guys that are making 6 figures plus a year with one of their models, and then, you know, the other models that they're also making, you know, close to 6 figures too. So they said basically just send them a message, say I've got a business opportunity for them and you'd like to get on a call with them and discuss it further. Once you get a reply from that, and, you know, you get on a call with them, they're a lot more likely to not just ghost you, right? They're not more likely just to ignore you, you know, because they've actually spent time, they've actually put some dedication to actually hop on that call, right? Whereas, because they're intrigued, they're interested. Whereas I didn't send any real curiosity on what I do, right? I basically told them all outright what I do, and I was kind of like providing a service. I sounded like I was providing a service that they didn't really need, you know? It's like they could do it themselves, right? So basically, when I'm talking to them, I gotta say, well, you know, what social platforms have you been using, you know? And the models that I was talking to was not using, you know, all the platforms that they could have possibly been using. And, you know, like how they advertise and stuff, how they selling stuff, what's their content hierarchy, you know? There's so much stuff that I didn't really consider of what to say to those models when onboarding them, when trying to get them on board. So That's what I'm going to start doing now. Well, that's what I'm going to start doing now is basically start telling these models, I got a business opportunity for you. Let's get on a call and talk about it. So just to at least get a response from them, I think, because a lot of them aren't replying. Like there are replies, there are some replies, and it's basically like, oh, what exactly do you guys do? There was one even saying like, I can't find anything about your agency. And that's a hard one. It's like, well, if you're a new agency, what have you got to back yourself up with? You know, you got to look at other people's results and say, yeah, this is what you can produce, right? It's like, yeah, you have connections with them and stuff, but it's like, yeah, it's a bit of a gray area. I'm not going to talk about that in this video. I'll talk about it in another video. But yeah, that's the way to find OnlyFans models, through that website. Go on Instagram, DM them. Just tell them, I've got a business opportunity for you and I'd love to get on a call and discuss it further. So that's what you got to do. Don't send them out big, massive DMs and stuff like that, telling them every single thing. They don't want to know everything off the bat. It's just going to overwhelm them. So get them on a call. It's going to, they're going to be more interested in it because they've actually put some effort into it. It's a psychology kind of thing. There was a name to it, but like a psychological name to it, but I forget now. So that's basically the end of this video. I kind of want to wrap it up a bit sooner than later and get this one posted out for tonight. It is tonight, so I'll basically be posting this one straight away after I film this one. So yeah, basically that's it for recruiting models. And there's, look, Instagram, if your account gets banned and stuff like that, that's the second thing. Like my account got banned, so I basically just hopped on Twitter and then sent them that mass message on Twitter. So I'm going to change my whole strategy of finding models to just sending a very short, simple message, and yeah, we'll see how it goes from there. I'm also probably going to split twist it as well a little bit and do voice messages as well. I talked about doing the voice messages to make yourself look more real. And yeah, like I did get replies. They're like, oh, wait, you're actually real. You're a real person behind this. I just thought it was all scams. That's what one of the girls replied to me. But yeah, she wasn't interested at all. I said, yeah, look, I'm a real person. If you want to hop on a call, I can hop on one later tonight or tomorrow. And she didn't say anything. So actually, you know what I'll do at the end of this video? I'm going to message her. So I'll message her. I'll see what's happening. Maybe I can get that first model. Maybe she'll be my first model I can work with. Hey, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, enough said. I'll end the video here, and yeah, I got a couple video ideas coming up, and yeah, you can come along with me on this journey. It's definitely going to be a long journey for me because obviously, when you're working as well, you really gotta, you got these big baggy eyes because you come home and you're constantly working. So yeah, you come home and you're working on the side business, the OnlyFans agency business. So you do a long day, come home, no rest, mate, no rest. And that's the lifestyle I like, constantly moving. It's a high pace. And one day we'll do it. One day we'll get there. One day we'll get to the top. You just got to watch. This is us being in the trenches at the moment. And I say us because I want you to join my journey along with me as well. Even if, you're too young to start a business model like this, or, you're very skeptical about it and stuff like that, about starting an agency like this, or, something that doesn't really interest you. Join my journey, see how it goes. I might change your mind, or I might show you this whole new kind of, interesting like pathway, this interesting industry. Come along, and we'll join the journey together. So enough said now. I think I've said that multiple times throughout this video, but this is going to be the last time. And yeah, peace out, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.